All right now, what's up, world? Now, I'm gonna read something right now, you know what I'm saying? This is the next few days' activities, you know what I'm saying? We're going from working the way man interpret, you know, the definition of man for work is working for a day's wage or working hourly for somebody. But we ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? We get paid by God now. We get paid by heaven. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to us. If we want to get out there and become partners with businesses and stuff like that, and go get jobs and work for people, even if you're not the owner or the one who started the business. You know, get in there and do the business. You know, if it's something you like, you know what I'm saying? If it's something you like to do, something you love to do, being God is being love, you know what I'm saying? And being love, you know what I'm saying, ain't just, all that there, ooh wee, bee, baby, 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 that ain't the love I'm talking about. It's love, unconditional love, like purging y'all with fresh air to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Purging y'all with fresh air to breathe and not letting no gas get in your air or no chlorine get in your air to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And giving you free air, not charging you for it. Not saying I'm gonna cut your air off and you gonna be cut off for a few days till you pay the bill, till somebody pay the bill and wake you up. You know what I'm saying? That'd be stupid of God to say that. And I'd always want to say, I am not no God that believes in no God saying, it pleased me to bruise him. It pleased him to bruise him. It pleased God to bruise Jesus. And he was smitten by God. Man, how God smite Jesus? And God promised he won't do nothing like that. Jesus always said y'all did it. So why y'all always saying that y'all didn't do it? You know what I'm saying? You murdered Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That was bad, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I got ready. Ain't no more money. Or ain't no more money counting. Ain't no more counting money. Ain't no more saving money. No more temptation to steal. It's to steal, kill, and destroy, taking away the money. No money, no temptation. No more suffering at the hands of rich people and selfish people. They got all the money and you couldn't get the money. And the privilege, you know what I'm saying? Brutish beasts. Because of advantage. Because they had the advantage. Hiding sins behind enjoyment and pleasure. Claiming, judging, and accusing was and is me God, of me God. Claiming God didn't like things like smoking, drinking, sex before marriage, going to nightclubs, cussing but not cursing. Things that are not sin. Sin is judging and accusing. You know what I'm saying? Sin is what the devils do. Sin is working for Satan. Sin is being a child of Satan and always murmuring and complaining and judging and accusing. You know what I'm saying? Not happy about the way things going. They murmur and complain, gossip, slander, sabotage, ambush, then lie, saying God did it. God said it. God smitten by God. It pleased God to bruise Jesus. And with every stripe we hit him with, we was healed, saying he was smitten by God, and it pleased God to bruise Jesus. With each stripe of murderers of Christ, you was healed. You know what I'm saying? I had wrote that already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to forget it, so I said it first. What? Now God's your assassin? So you use God to assassinate Jesus and said God did it, huh? And God had it planned for him to do it and all that, TDJ. God sacrificed children of God to save sinners, huh? To save devils who judge and accuse, huh? That's what we here to do. We here to save judging and accusing people, devils and Satan. That's who the sinners are. That's who judge and accuse. That's all sin is, judging and accusing. I told you it was going to be a little bitty thing. Just judging and accusing. And those who judge and accuse was Satan and the devils and demons. What a shame. Killing, stealing, and destroying in my name, this God. That's bullshit. That we are now, what we are now is charitable public servants with the power of the Almighty God to love and to be eternally living creatures, to do good and godly stuff, the holy things, to be God. God is love. Your two creators, your mother and father, love makers, your parents, were loving, love making, loved ones, making love when they made you. You how God create gods, by love making loves, by God making gods. We all need to think of future companies and partnerships with corporations. Like my idea is Detroit's car and truck toys, stereo amplifiers, Wi-Fi, and speakers, as well as the ultimate home and studio quality receivers, amplifiers, speakers, and microphones for your home studio equipment. Let God furnish the ride, and let Peck furnish your heavenly sounds. Everybody want to receive, but nobody wants to be a giver. But God, with God in charge, heaven's giving. If you allow God to lead your life, you will be love, craving to serve, to heal, and to bless. Being God is simply being love. The love of a man, a woman, and child is the love of God within us, G. Giving you my love is giving you my life. Giving you my life is giving you me, God, Christ, Peck. Anyone that will kill a man, Jesus, to save his own life will kill you if you choose to leave it, and will turn on you and try to kill you to stay alive, to satisfy themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the wicked and evilness of man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Our God, Christ, Peck, have opened the windows of heaven and have poured out my spirit and have given you all a blessing, and none of you have room enough to receive it. Like I said, all you gods gotta do is ask. All you guys gotta do, all you guys gotta do all you guys gotta do is ask. And all things godly, holy, heavenly shall be given to you. And it's gonna be given to you, but you gotta go out there and start the business, man. It's open, it's wide open now, man. God that opened it up. God paying for everything, heaven paying for everything. So everything paid for. All we gotta do is open up our hearts and open up our hands and be godly and love to the gifts that God gave us, to love making music, to love making instruments, to love, selling car stereos and speakers and stuff like that, selling home stereos and stuff like that, selling furniture, stuff like that, moving businesses, helping people move, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Lawn care services, if you still want to mow yards, or if God's money ain't got you too rich to mow yards like you used to do when you was making money to do it. I wonder if people still gonna mow other people's yards for charity, you know what I'm saying? For God's money. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't see God's money. God's money is how you doing. And thank you. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? That's God's. You know what I'm saying? Like I say. I'm a welder. I am a welder. Of what I am is, you are a nurse, and you are a nurse. It's who you are. Wait a minute. I am a welder. And a welder is what I am. You are a nurse, and a nurse is who you are. We all are love. Love is God. God is us Lovanians. Let's bow down and give a moment of silence to the death of money. Let us G's pray for heaven to be our happily ever after. No more gun violence, no more needing for guns, no more robbing and stealing, no more needing of other people's stuff. We receive our own stuff from God by building and manufacturing new things and giving them away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I hate? You know what I hate? This mine, and you can't afford one. That's what I hate. This my car, and you can't afford one. Talking about a vehicle. Dealerships, God's money good, man. Everything, all things, anything. Charge it to heaven. Charge it to God. The past over, man. The money over with. We ain't using it no more. It done killed too many people. It had been stolen from. It had been cheated. It cheated. It did all kinds of ugly things, wicked things. Make this day your new beginning, your new start. Congratulate the new heavens, the new earth, the moon and the stars, automobile dealerships. Who you gonna charge those cars and trucks to? 5-star Ford dealership. This heaven saying nice doing business with you. You need to start advertising them trucks and cars as freebies, giving them away free now. Heaven paying for them, God paying for them, advertising that God paying for them now. The first time I saw myself, the first time I talked through myself, to myself, is the first time I saw God. February 9th, 1990. And 9 months later, he come out as my son Champ. My grandfather, Uncle Pete, went from the same night talking to me 6 days late and 6 hours late. And he died on my 6th hour on the way home. So when I got there, I got a chance to feel the spirit, his spirit and my spirit mingling and talking. You know what I'm saying? Not believing that my grandfather did, and he didn't believe it, and I didn't believe it. Had to go visit the funeral home the next morning to you know, verify it and let me know it was true. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Ghost is when you know you dead in the natural and only alive spiritually. The reason there is no more money because the root of all evil, because it is the root of all evil. I mean the love of it. It is the fruit from the tree in the midst of the garden, judging and accusing. It is the wicked deception, judging and accusing, that leads to killing, stealing, and destroying, and lying, and committing adultery. You can't do that. You can't do nobody wrong without first judging and accusing them and saying that you don't like them, you hate them, or they got something you don't like about them, or something like that. You can't do that without judging and accusing and being a devil. You know what I'm saying? You can not do any wrong without first judging and accusing. You know what I'm saying? Money is the mark that you took in your right hand when you hit somebody with it, strike somebody with it, or sign a document of rights with it, or sign a documents of marriage with it, signing somebody's slavery with it. You know what I'm saying? Signing somebody's loan with it. And we supposed to be lending and do not expect anything in return. Signing somebody's lease agreement. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff with our right hand. And in our foreheads, all we think about is money. And Revelation 13, 14 through 18. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image of the beast. That's when they made an image of me, this Jesus, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life to the beast, image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak and causes many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused it all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hands and in their forehead. And that's the money. And that no man might buy or sell except he got the money or the name of the money, the beast. But the man is, they call man the beast. Man is the beast, but the money is the beast. The money is the beast. Because the money can do anything, you know what I'm saying? Here is wisdom. Let him that have understand and count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. The beast is the rich man with the money. The church, imposter. The synagogue stole the entire church, because we, the people, the angels, are the church. The building is the sin against the God of gods, the synagogue, the seat where Satan dwells, where the preachers preach at. Church wealth. Entire church, stole the entire church wealth and became a stumbling block to and destroyed the bridge between heaven and earth in the spirit. See, the devil don't like us to have fun. He don't like pleasure. He damn sure don't like us to have fun. And he don't like pleasure. He damn sure don't like God giving everything away free and allowing heaven to pay for everything. As us having freedom, he don't like that. He is the one separated the spirit of giving and of love and replaced it with sacrifice and of a reward and of gain and of hate and cheating and all that. You know what I'm saying? The devil did that. And the fact that Satan is the accuser of the brethren, all his devils, his demons gave us Jesus is their evil spirit of not being satisfied with what God gives us. Murmuring, complaining, opposite of good and godly, natural brute beast versus the spirit of the Almighty God, which is love. Everything having been prayed for by God and everything having been paid for by God. When I made man, I made charity, not a servant, but I made a servant to be charitable. There's a difference. Charity is an organization set up to provide help, to raise money. That's charity. But true charity ain't got nothing to do with money. True charity is just being a giver, somebody that's real nice. Hey, how you doing? Are you doing all right today? You need some help with that? That's charity. That's charity. You know what I'm saying? And a servant is someone who does things for people. That's a servant that serves people. You know, that do people right all the time, like doing stuff for people. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I really want to say, you know what I'm saying? But what I really want to say, man, is, like I say every day, man, tomorrow ought to be a good day. And I ain't no more prices, man. God ain't honoring no more prices. So when I go to the store now and pay for stuff, I know I already said that it's already paid for. And I already know that I'm doing a foolish thing by paying for it. And I already know them stores that I'm paying for this food and stuff for is getting cursed every time I go and pay for it. Every time I go to McDonald's or something and have to pay, it's a curse against that store and against the people who own it. You know what I'm saying? Because I said God paying for it. I said heaven paying for it. And I said I don't want no more money. And I don't want no more TDJ, no more Creflo Dollar, and no more Bill Winston lying ass preachers. Lying about God, lying, saying that it pleased me to bruise Jesus, and each stripe, I'm going to give them something. I'm going to heal them. Each stripe that they put on Jesus. Then lied and said he was smitten by God. Now, how God going to smite something he said he never judge and accuse? But I'm going to get off this thing now, man. And God going to talk to y'all later. Peace.